Hi, folks, and welcome to week number 15. Okay, so we're getting towards the end here. I've numbered us through week 17 just to give you an idea of where we're headed. So we've got basically 3 weeks left. Finish this project up, wrap everything up, and get stuff submitted. Okay. So this week is really kind of a work week. It's all about doing research, getting feedback. This is an opportunity where if you feel like you're not getting the answers you want, this is an opportunity to reach out to me, to reach out to Professor Moore, our librarian. We can do either of those things. I'm always glad to have a conversation, okay? So don't hesitate to schedule an appointment, shoot me an email, ask for an opportunity to chat, okay? So what are we going to do? We're going to start by watching the video. You're doing that right now. Look over your feedback on the Research Check-In 1. We did that last week, so just look over your feedback on it, see what my concerns are, what my feedback, my suggestions are. Complete the Research Check-In 2, and then complete the revision conversation. Next week, you're going to have the opportunity to turn in a revision of one of your earlier essays for a better grade. So if you want to do that, I'm asking you to do the revision conversation assignment. I'll walk you through that in just a second here. So that's everything for the week. Otherwise, this is really about you getting the work done, okay? So here's a template for the Research Check-In 2, as always, and a submission folder, okay? So that's a piece of cake. Then there's a revision conversation assignment that you can click on. And what it actually does is it walks you through what you should be thinking about as we revise. So instead of just like going through and changing stuff, every once in a while I'll ask my students, well, what do you do when you revise? And what they will say are things like, well, if you told me a sentence is awkward, I'll delete it. They basically go through and just take all the marks that I made and try to address them as best as possible and then turn it back in. Okay? Now, one of the problems with that, of course, is that often the big comments are at the end, and people tend to end up ignoring those because they went through and made a bunch of grammatical changes. Okay? Grammatical changes are a good thing, but they're not the only thing. So what we're going to do in this assignment is choose which essay you want to revise. Typically, that's going to be the one with the lowest grade, but that's up to you. I want you to write a detailed, specific response to the criticism. So what you're going to do is you're going to number every mark in that paper. Okay, so you can print this out and do it that way. You can do it electronically, totally up to you. You're going to make a note. Number 1, how are you going to respond to this? So if you take a look at this and you're like, yep, Professor Nicholas is right, what you can do is, you're right, here's how I would address this issue. Here's what I'm going to do. If you disagree with it, you think, oh no, Professor Nicholas was wrong here, that's totally fine. Explain what you're trying to do. My goal here was to do blah, 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 blah. Okay? Because sometimes that can help me figure out how to guide you better. If I understand, I said, oh, this was, this paragraph didn't fit in, you might be able to tell me what you were trying to do and how you're trying to make it fit in. I can say, oh, okay, that makes sense to me. Here's how I would try to frame that to make it all connect, okay? I can try to give you some more ideas here. So basically, you're going to respond to every comment, agree with it or disagree with it. If you agree, what are you going to do to fix it? If you disagree, why do you disagree with it, okay? This process sort of walks you through, and then there's a submission folder. There's a link to it right here as well, but ultimately you want to... let me get to the right place here. You want to submit it to this revision folder right here, revision conversation folder, okay? So that's everything for this week. Again, this opportunity to sort of catch up. If you had to refine your research question, change your smaller questions around, this is your opportunity to sort of get caught up on that and start working on your research. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you. I'm here to work with you, so please take advantage of it.